So we continue the Tony Ryan Showcase. The Tony Ryan Showcase comes your way Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins, your minerals, your supplements in general. Also, where you can purchase your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. And while there, you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your ackee, your collard, your kale, your soy, your lentil, your veggie beef, veggie fish, veggie chicken, a wide variety of vegetable patties that you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And of course, you can also purchase your vegan standard pastry. Yeah, your buns, your cookies, your cakes, and all of that right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. 3956 White Plains Road, Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Also remember, right there at Healthy Living, you can get rid of your blood pressure problem with the blood pressure Resolve. Get rid of the diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone. Get rid of the excess cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellas, get rid of the frequent urination, the weak urination, the after dribble, the erectile dysfunction, the premature ejaculation, all of that with the Rooster Fixer. Available only at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And you must know about our very effective weight loss program. Also, the fact that any other health concern that you may have, you may bring it to our attention, because we do consultation Mondays to Fridays from noon until 7 p.m. on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We also do mail order. Again, our location, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 24th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health Living is where health lives. Additional sponsors of the Tony Ryan Showcase. We have the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. We have immigration attorney at law, Mr. Winston Tucker. We have Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagalu, representing Financial Education Services. We have Chef 2, the restaurant. We also have my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Now, I'll tell you all about those, or more about those sponsors in a moment. But as always, we kick things off in the positive. To say thanks to the Master to let us come together yet one more time, you know? Before I before I before I play the next song, which is giving thanks to the Master, I have to mention this, and you're going to be hearing it more than once before I get off the air this afternoon to the evening. What took place, what I'm learning today, what I learned today about what took place at that Waffle House with the 4 people who lost their lives and the person behind that terrorist attack. And I am once again sickened to my stomach. Sickened to my stomach. What is happening? What has been happening? What we have as a people. I'm talking about people of African and African ancestors. I am totally sickened to my stomach. Once again. Where you can have someone, because of the color of a person's skin, different shade, that's it, a different shade, can walk into a place or walk up to a place, and anyone who has is of a darker complexion than he is, he starts killing them. Just because of a different shade. When I tell you that I'm angry, I'm very angry. Very, 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 very angry. I'm angry to the point where I am very upset with the young man who wrestled that firearm away from him. I'm even angry with him because there is no way that they should have been looking for him. He just killed 4 people. And to no matter what he was going to be doing, he should not, the cop should have come to find him like a strainer. He should have emptied the weapon on him. So for that reason, I'm upset. But it goes to show the level of fear that we have for the Caucasian community. No matter what they do to us, we are so afraid of them. Yet they are saying that we are the bad people. Listen, I'm keeping it so real this afternoon. I'm keeping this so real this afternoon into this evening. Yes, we are so afraid of these people, that we see them and we see death. We see them and we see evil. We see them and we know that it's possible that something bad could happen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You drive along and you see a car pull up behind you. You look and you see one of them, and I'm talking about police cars now. When you see them, you say, uh-oh, here comes a terrorist. He has a badge, he has a gun, and he's much lighter in complexion than I am. This could be nasty. That's it. We did not create this. They did. They did. They have been doing this now for 500 years. They have been doing this. So my question is, when is it going to stop? And how it's going to stop? When is it going to stop? And how is it going to stop? When and how? It is reasonable to conclude that this is being taught from one generation to another generation, how to hate for no reason. My great-great-great-grandfather hated you people, and I'm supposed to hate you too. Why did he hate you all? I don't know. They said that you rape or women. Yes, they say that you are evil. They say that you. But you're looking around you, and you don't see us bringing terrorists are doing terrorist actions in your community. You don't see that. No child is born a racist. None. None. In fact, the truth be told, is that of all the animals, and we are animals, some of us behave a little lower than some. Of all the animals, we are the most adaptable ones. In other words, we adapt to our surroundings. If a baby is born and is never exposed to human, that baby will never speak. If you grew up among four-footed animals, that's what he's going to do. He's going to run on all fours. Yeah. If he grew up among dogs, he'd bark instead of talking. Yeah? That means they have to be taught exactly how to hate. It just didn't happen by accident. They're being taught to hate. So this guy walked into this place and he took out 4 Africans. Just like that. You don't hear much from the media about that part of it. You know, oh yeah, there was a shooting. Basically, that's it. Oh yeah, there was a shooting. You don't hear the president come out and say, no. The person who did this is a monster, he's evil, and he's a member of a terrorist organization. You don't hear anything like that. You don't hear anything from him at all. You don't hear the powers there be coming out and is condemning this act and call it exactly what it is. It is terrorism. It is terrorism. Those folks in that place didn't go there to hurt anyone. They went there to get something to eat. That's it. That's it. They weren't bothering this person. He just went up there and started killing.
Here we go. Hear my cry, oh Lord.
you see? We're going to stop singing songs like this. We're going to get up off our knees one of these days. We're going to stop. I can't wait for that day to come. One of these days when we stop saying, have mercy, Lord, have mercy, and, you know, Jesus, and one of these days we're going to stop doing it. It's going to be a very interesting day. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase, and remember, it comes away Monday to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Take on this situation be, you know. One of these days I'd like to engage him and a few Caucasians to sit down and have a discussion with them. Talk about how much terrorism is coming from their quarters. One of these days I'd really love to engage a couple of them. Live. I'd love to, because there's this talk about, well, I didn't do you anything. My foreparents might have, but I didn't do you anything. What happened this past Sunday wasn't the forebearers who did. Your forebearers who did that was you. So we can just start there, not to mention the privileges that you have, you know. Not to mention the privileges that you have because of what you put us through for how many years, you know. I'm so angry. Live in gratitude. Live in gratitude. I don't even think I can even read that one. Give yourself intention. No. Let's go back to live in gratitude. Ralph Marston. Every moment you live in gratitude is a moment you do not have to live in fear or anger, frustration or disappointment. Every moment you live in gratitude empowers you to be more purposeful, effective, kind and creative. I wonder if the Caucasian community read these things. I wonder if they read the Bible. You think they read the Bible? The one they gave to us? You think they did? You think they really believe that there's a God? Do you think they believe that there's karma? I'd like to really engage one of these folks. You know, I have a very, very, very good friend and brother who happens to be Caucasian. And um, we are very tight. Truth. If I can't hold my call, he called me this past Saturday. Um, but he's also a racist. And I've told him countless times that, listen, you're a racist. You're such a racist you don't even realize that you're a racist. You know. But still, you know, I would defend him. Still, you know, stupid as that, or crazy as that. So, not defend his racism. No. But some of his ideologies, very, very interesting and very, very, very good. So that I would defend. But I do not miss a moment to say to him, listen, you're a racist and you really should stop and take a listen to what you're saying. You know. Thank God he's not in a position that he could do stuff that that would affect us in a very meaningful manner, you know. But I'm sure he doesn't believe in God. So yeah, I could start there. He does not believe in God. Every moment you live in gratitude is a moment you do not have to live in fear or anger, frustration or disappointment. Every moment you live in gratitude empowers you to be more purposeful, effective, kind and creative. It's easy to be grateful, though sometimes hard to remember to be. Let this serve as your reminder. In fact, you can remind yourself to be grateful in a lot of different ways. It's obvious that you would be grateful for your blessings. Yet there are plenty of other things you can add to the list. When a challenge arises, you can be grateful for the strength and experience you'll gain and the new value you'll create by working through that challenge. When you have been disappointed or suffered a loss, you can be grateful for your ability to care about life. Gratitude keeps you connected to the good and valuable parts of your life. When you remember to be grateful, you suddenly equip yourself with a powerful, positive perspective. No matter what may happen, you can feel a way to be grateful. Live in gratitude and live at your very best. The words of Ralph Marston. Again, the Tony Ryan Showcase time is now 5:43, 17 minutes for the hour of 6.
Healthy Living Health Food Store located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember, while there at Healthy Living Health Food Store, you can purchase your vegan standard pastry. Yeah, your fruit cake, your vegan standard bun and cookies and quite a bit more. Okay. Also, you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties. Yeah. And not to mention that also at Healthy Living, or alkaline water. You can purchase your alkaline water right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number once again is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. 0773. Health Living, Israel Health Lives. Now, if you're looking for another better experience visiting the dentist, you must visit mine. His name is Dr. Roy Street. And let me tell you, a professional he is. Really, really, really good dentist. I don't think I'd allow anyone in my mouth except him. You see? His name again is Dr. Roy Street. And he's located at 739 East, 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road in the Bronx. Again, 739 East, 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road in the Bronx. Or give him a call at 718-652-3978. Again, 718-652-3978. Remember, the name is Dr. Roy Street.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And if you're having problems with student loans, medical bills, bankruptcies, late payments, collection accounts, tax liens, then you must give Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo a call. Sorry. She's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services, and Mrs. Bagaloo's number is 954-639-2404. Again, 954-639-2404. And remember the name. It is Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, and of course representing Financial Education Services. Okay? Again, the name, Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo. Okay?
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine arts students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana, or fried dumplings. Also Serve with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. It no stop there, sir. Try our most talked about porridge a man in time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef It is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. For the fish lovers, the fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef It on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasion. Chef It Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
And if you're looking for a very effective immigration attorney, then you need not look any further than Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. He can represent you anywhere within the United States. And as an expert, he'll be able to tell you what your best options are. Give Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, a call at 718-276-8767. Again, 718-276-8767. And when you call, if you're able to speak with him directly, you may send him a text using the same number, 718-276-8767. When you speak with him, you can mention the Tony Ryan Showcase, and you will receive an incentive for doing so. Okay? And that also goes for the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagel, who represents Financial Education Services, Chef to the Restaurant, and my dentist, Dr. Roy Street, mentioned the Tone Ryan Showcase, and you'll receive an incentive for doing so. 5:52 the time, 8 minutes before the hour 6. Again, this is the Tone Ryan Showcase. Early this morning, I was listening to Ray on 96.1 FM, and a lady came on and she was talking. Well, this is someone that I actually I've heard Ray in discussion with this lady over a number of years. It seems as if anywhere he goes, she follows him. Really, that's what we call a dedicated listener. And he was asking her about her medication, and apparently this lady has issues, some health concerns. And she mentioned some numbers. Said, yeah, I'm taking my tablets and I'm taking my medication, and I'm going to tell her what the readings are for today. So I think she said her blood pressure was 153/92 or something to the effect, and her pulse was 110. I remember that one clearly. Then she gave the reading of her A1C as 130 or 140 or something to the effect, something like that. Now, Ray was saying to her, well, you're calling numbers, but I really do not know what they mean. You know, I don't know if they're good or they're bad, and so on. Well, you know what? After the break, time is now 5:54, 6 minutes before the hour of 6. And in a matter of a few minutes' time, we will be going into breaks. Okay, I'm going to a break. I will remain live on Facebook and also on YouTube, but the FM side of things will be going into a break. So this thing here, yeah. So when I return, I'm going to talk a little bit about those numbers, what they mean, and whether they're good or they're bad. I'm going to talk about that also. So keep it locked right where you have, you're going to take a musical break until they return. And we'll have more of the Tony Ryan Showcase, okay? okay, Mrs. Henry. I'm okay. We're in the chat room. You can join us today if you choose. I'm okay, my love. A little angry, but I'm okay, you know.
I win a chain, not the man who see the chain.
A time, if there ever was a time, now is a time. We need to stand up and be counted and not lie to one another. Try to understand our sisters and our brothers. Have a little more understanding and a lot more grace. Believe in the land we live in with a little more faith. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. If there ever was a time, now is the time. Right now is the time. Now is the time. If we want our children someday to walk hand in hand, if we want to make this a better land, then it's up to us, the people, to understand. We got to love and help our fellow man. Now is the time. Now is the time. If there ever was a time. Now is the time. People, now is the time. Now is the time. Hear me now, right now is the time, y'all. Wise man said in Memphis before he died, I've been to the mountaintop and my dreams must never stop. And if we all want our dreams in life to all come true, we got to learn to love and help one another. That's what we all gotta do. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. If there ever was a time, a time. Everywhere I turn, I see so much I don't want to see. Lord, I ask myself, why should it be? Will there be trouble, revolutions in this land? Do we have so many problems? Lord, I just don't understand. Now is the time. Now is the time. Lord, we're living in fear. Lord, I see so many problems and troubles, and people sadness and tears. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. If there ever was a time. Now is the time. If we ever needed the Lord. Now is the time. If we ever needed faith, y'all. Now is the time. live right in front of me. If we want to be together, we got to pray together. If we want to walk together, we got to talk together. If we want the world to turn.
I have a dream. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream. I have a dream that someday this will be a better land. Baby, you can't see me meaning. Baby, you can't see me dreaming. But I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better if we get it together and dream, dream, dream.
I have a dream that someday we'll all walk hand in hand. I have a dream that someday this is going to be a better land. Maybe you can't see my meaning, you can't see my dreaming, but I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better if we get it together and dream, dream, dream. Oh, how sweet the words love and peace sound to our ear. Only one thing wrong, my friends. Too many say these words, not enough are sincere. Oh, the words of freedom, liberty stands out in my soul and my mind. Tears come to my eyes when I realize justice is blind. Oh, I have a dream that someday we'll all walk hand in hand. I have a dream that some way for our children this will be a better land. Now maybe you can't see my meaning and you can't see my dreaming, but I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better if we get it together and learn to dream, dream, dream. I have a dream. Sing it with me. Oh, my dream come true for me.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream. I have a dream that someday this will be a better land. Baby, you can't see me meaning. Baby, you can't see me dreaming. But I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better if we get it together and dream, dream, dream.
I have a dream that someday we'll all walk hand in hand. I have a dream that someday this is going to be a better land. Maybe you can't see my meaning, and you can't see my dreaming, but I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better we get it together and dream, dream, dream. Oh, how sweet the words love and peace sound to our ear. Only one thing wrong, my friends. Too many say these words, not enough are sincere. Oh, the words of freedom, liberty stands out in my soul and my mind. Tears come to my eyes when I realize justice is blind. Oh, I have a dream that someday we'll all walk hand in hand. I have a dream that some way for our children this will be a better land. Now maybe you can't see my meaning and you can't see my dreaming, but I'm sure someday you'll understand. It can all be better if we get it together and learn to dream, dream, dream. I have a dream. Sing it with me. Oh, my dream come true for me and for you. The dream, the impossible dream.
Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. Don't forget, Monday to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And, yeah, Mrs. Henry, it's not a widely known fact. No one is making the kind of noise or the kind of noise that it deserves for people to know that yet again this is an attack. This is an attack on us as a people. This is yet one more terrorist act. So, for the most part, the police force, they are terrorizing us, killing off our children or members of our community without any reason except racism. No, and they have these people who are known terrorists, doing likewise, and no one is really saying anything about it. Brother Stephen, how are you doing? No one is really coming out and is saying no, this has to stop. You know, no one is really. I mean, in the area of our authorities now, our media, it's not being condemned. It is not being called what it is. Everything is just nice hush hush, and as if just business as usual. It can't be business as usual. It's terrorism. It is terrorism. Ask the people in that Waffle House on Sunday if they were terrorized. Ask them. I saw the young man who finally disarmed this person. Well, if you can call him person. I don't call him a person, as a matter of fact. It's animal. And yeah, he was definitely terrorized. In fact, he spoke about what happened, and then in the end of it, he broke down. Again, I repeat, I am really so sorry that he did not end this guy's thing right there and then. I'm really sorry he didn't just know that he got the gun away from him. he should have used it. You know. That's right, Mrs. Henry. They captured him. They didn't shoot him. There is this thing that someone sent me where this traffic cop or this police officer stopped a lady in her vehicle. And the woman was shaking like a leaf in a storm and said, I'm afraid of being shot. The policeman was caught saying, we only shoot black people. You're not black. We only shoot black people. Think about it. Think about it. We only shoot black people. You're not black. So what's your problem? What are you afraid of? I don't know. It's really... And it's just today I found out, I heard about it on Sunday. And right off the bat, I knew this was the behavior of a Caucasian. How would I know that? Right off the bat, I knew it was a Caucasian who pulled something like that, because the African is not going to do it. That is not how we operate. We kill one another, yeah. But we don't do things like that. Huh? But I did not know that the victims were Africans. I did not know that it was unprovoked. I did not know the circumstances surrounding the behavior of this animal. I didn't know it until today, this afternoon. I'm really, really angry, And I know anger is, I'm one of them people who preach that to be angry. And if you're angry, get up there and come back down as fast as you possibly can. But this one needs a moment of meditation, some meditation. Yeah, this one needs a moment of meditation. And for you all out there who believe when I say meditation means I'm going to get down on my knee and pray, you better stop. Because that's not what I meant. I'm talking about real meditation where you resolve things in your head and, you blank out things and you address things, you reason out things, and you kind of put things in perspective and become calm. That's the kind I'm talking about. Not on your knees business. Not into that. No, they are saying that I'm seeing in the chat room that it is said that he's mental. Well, it's just a pity that that the fellow who took the gun from him didn't resolve that issue. Because that mental issue could have been resolved right there and then, That mental issue. You go out and you take out 4 people, try to take out more, and walk away and say, oh, I'm having mental issues. Wow. Wow. Oh no. 6:20 the time, 20 minutes after the hour of 6. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. Yeah? Yeah, man.
Put your bad self. Say it louder. Say it louder. Look here. Some people say we got a lot of malice. Some say it's a lot of love. But I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been buked and we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about, as sure as you born. Just as sure as it takes 2 eyes to make a pair. Brother, we can't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud. One more time. Say it loud. I've worked on jobs with my feet in my hand. All the work I did was for the other man. But now we done man's a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our head against the wall and working for someone else.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act, girl. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want you to listen to every word.
And I'm pausing that right there to say this. You see? The only way, let's visit straightening this thing out. Let's visit straightening this thing out. Yeah? We have two options. Just two options we have to straighten out the racist behavior and the terrorist attacks and the killing of people in our community and all this nonsense. Just two ways in which we can go about this. One, we can be crazy enough to pick up a weapon and say, let's have a civil war. Let's have a race war. One race, but let's have a war. Physical thing. Gun for gun and killing for killing. That is one option we have. Folly. Can't win that war. Let's get this straight. We cannot win that war. Because to begin with, we are not evil people. That's the first thing. We are not evil people. Secondly, we do not have the arms that they have. And trust me, if there is a confrontation where there's going to be an uprising to say, you know what happened, the bigotry got to stop, and we're going to address this in a physical confrontation. Trust me, the arm will come out against the Africans. The armed forces would come out against the Africans. Just remember Black Wall Street. Go and learn your history. Go and look into a little bit. Black Wall Street. Yeah? All right. So we can't win that one. But here's another one that we can win. There's another one that the other option we have, that one would straighten out all this thing overnight. Less than no time. Yeah, it would. And that is to stop spending with these people when you don't have to. As a last resort, you say, you know what, I can't do any better, but let's see what we can spend a little something here. Cannot feel overnight we would get respect. You know why? Because we would wreck the economy of this country. We are the spenders. We would wreck it. Look at what happened a few years ago when the people refused to use the bus because when we refused to use the bus because they were saying, sit at the back, say, no, you're not for this foolishness. Keep your bus. They started doing things to get the folks to go back on the buses. Even physical things to try and get them to go back on the bus. Wouldn't. The folks said, no, you keep your bus. We'll run the bus service into bankruptcy because we wouldn't support it. We have our spending power is $1.something trillion per year. Can you imagine if you cut that in 3/4 or less? What it would mean? Again, we'd have Black Wall Street, where we trade among ourselves and the dollar stays in our community and we stop buying their expensive liquors and we stop doing all of these different things and say, no, you keep your thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, gonna work, but we're not spending our monies with you. We're gonna trade within ourselves, among ourselves. Solution. We would put a stop to all the different type of wickedness that we are experiencing. Think about it. We would stop being the footstool of everyone else. Think about it. Just think about it. It is impossible not to spend with them because they manufacture stuff. Yeah? But all the other things that we are on what's not necessary that we are spending, we just stop that. We don't really need these things, but we just go out and we buy. If we were to stop that and say, no, we're not spending real money with y'all people if we don't have to. And we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this, we don't need that. And I can get this from my friend up the road or my brother down the corner or sister down there, son, what have you. Hey, we're doing business among ourselves in less than no time. We would become very wealthy people and get all the respect that we need. This time we would look out for what they're doing in terms of how they destroyed Black Wall Street. Go and check it out. We have the answer in our hands. It's a matter of using it. And I'm not saying that we have to walk hand in hand and hug up and be very good friends and so on, but we ought to take a leaf out of the books of others, the quote-unquote Jewish person, the Caucasian community. We need to take leaves out of their books. And then to the leaves I'm talking about. We do not have to even like each other. But if we are attacked, we come together and address that attack. Yeah. And then we good again. You go your way, I go mine. But once we are being attacked, that's how they do it. Do you think the Caucasian community needs a bugle to blow to say, no, we are being attacked? Or something has happened that is not in our best interest, so let's come together and bond together and put a stop to it? They don't need a bugle. They don't need to march. No. It's common sense. It's common sense, simple common sense. You're gonna come at me? You're gonna come at us? Well, all right. Hey, there it is. Let's get together. And then we go back to fighting. Because the truth of the matter is, the Caucasian community, it's not that they love each other, they don't. But they know when to come together, they know when to unite. And of course, the quote-unquote Jewish community, same thing. Same thing. They spend within their, but they don't like each other. I know this. In fact, a lot of people in the quote-unquote Jewish community are bigots. They don't even believe in God. Again, I'm to know this. A lot of them don't. Truth. We need to hold on to our money. Spend among ourselves. And get some respect. When we look and see in other people's place with us full it up, shopping and spending and spending and spending, and they just hate us that they use that money and go buy these high-powered weapons and give to their children and all that, and so on, and just shoot us down. Our money is doing it. Our money is doing it. Just give it a thought.
I say, every word I say, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together, gonna polish up our act well. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way.
Tony Ryan.
Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Hey, you know, I'm too sure right now. I'm too sure right now.
Yeah, all right. You're doing your thing, though. You're doing your thing. I appreciate you. We appreciate you, you know?
Give time.
I just want to use the word, the terminology, financial literacy, you know?
Yeah.
And I think we're just financially illiterate.
Yep.
And then combine that, I really think that we have some type of psychological problem while we can't work together like all the other races. You know, although race is a social construct, it does have some truth to it. Social construct is, you know, terms that people put together to describe something.
Right, but remember that we have been taught that is what is called programming, you know. We've been programmed you're conditioned for almost 500 years. Not to trust you and you trust me. Then that's where it is.
And totally miseducated.
Mm-hmm.
Totally miseducated, you know, and the miseducation and the conditioning. There's a lot of psychological warfare that's been done and continuing to take place. Mm-hmm. And that a lot of it, a lot of damage as far as how we spend our money. I think that we find our esteem in materialistic things, and not only us, but affects us the most because we don't do the basics, rather than spend money each other. We don't save like 10 to 20% of what we earn. I mean, we all are guilty of it, but we're not striving to do any better because we're the only culture who don't work with each other.
True.
I mean, out of everybody.
True.
You know, I've been looking at this for the last couple of days, you know, but we're financially literate, and we, you know, and the education problem. And one of the things I find disturbing is the more educated of us, they want to educate out of their race or their culture. You know, they want to mix.
Oh yeah.
A lot. I don't want to use general terms, but there's a good percentage that, you know, they just, when they get educated, they just leave their peoples behind. You know, that's a lot of, you know, because a lot of the top end people sells out the bottom end, and it happens across the board in corporate and in all the industries. So, you know, so right now it's more, you know, you have the platform to actually talk to the people and at least bring some level of awareness to them. But I don't know about the conditioning, like you said, it's been over 500 years.
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know how far gone it is. Hopefully we can turn it back. But in the meantime, you know, we just got to take care of our own tribes, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
And be the change that we want. And then when we mingle and on our journey of life, we catch up with somebody else and they're on that same level, and we just build the chain. Because you know, using the terminology, a chain is as strong as its weakest link.
Truly,
we have a lot of weak links, and then, you know, a lot of sabotage, a lot of misinformation, a lot of miseducation. So there's a lot of problems on the table, and I'm not even aware how many people care about a solution at this particular time.
No. We just want to hear another song and buy some more liquor and just let's have a good time, a fine time, you know.
Yeah, stimulus. So, you know, being consistent, being disciplined, that's hard everyday work. You know?
Yep.
That's hard everyday work. But you know, we're gonna keep it pushing. Ain't no stopping us now. I just wanted to add my 2 cents. You know, but we blessed though. Every day we get up, we bless. We give thanks. You know, you have the forum, the platform, you know, to talk to the people. So we give thanks. You know, but there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, Mrs. Henry is healing up and says a long time. She's in the chat room.
I do, Miss Henry. Cause I'm on the road so much, but I'm always listening. You know, but now I'm up for bonfire, man. I have to stay up on top of this thing, and they gotta keep their way. Because honestly, there are a lot of educated young brothers and sisters, right, who are doing their thing. It's just that at this particular stage, we have to be our own news carriers. Then, you know what I mean? Our own broadcast.
I had absolutely no idea that there was another terrorist attack on us as a people. I had no idea. It's today, this afternoon, I found out.
Which one of them?
The Waffle House. I didn't realize.
Oh, the Waffle House Sunday.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you know, deeper in it, I like to look at the deep part of it. I just want to know where that's coming from. It could be just a random act, but you know, even like in the location in which it took place, yeah, those people have their guns and they fire and their guns at hours. I mean, it's a lot of times people do this to become famous. You know, just so their name could call and be a part of a strange history.
but it was a terrorist act. There's absolutely
they'll never call it a terrorist act.
But it was a terrorist
act. I
understand.
Of course, I understand totally.
And why isn't the media doing something, saying something? They're saying absolutely nothing. They're saying absolutely nothing. You know. I'm
glad that I'm glad that you brought this up. Just It's like bias. When Starbucks, they don't. It's a play on words. Okay. American media don't want to use Caucasian and terrorists in the same sentence. We supposed to already know this already. Understand? So it's a given. It's like when we ask this question, I know it's more rhetorical versus anything, because at the end of the day, the system is the system, and the system is going to put simultaneously. And to play on words like Starbucks, the media won't say, "Oh, it's racial discrimination." They won't use the word discriminatory. They'll use the concept of bias. You see?
Yeah.
Racial bias. It's not. It's bias instead of discrimination, because they don't. Nobody in America, especially in American media under this administration, is going to deal with the concept of racism.
Right.
That's not what America. Not concerned about that, you know. But it's not their business; it's our business. Like you said, we have to step up to the table.
Yep.
But words and the way they play with it's part of a media trick. Media is just, to me, in so many ways, the third form of government, third body of government. You know, and a lot of times, all right. You notice how we use the concept media versus journalism?
Right.
Like, media is just a platform for an agenda to be broadcasted, and sometimes you get some good local information, tell you about the local crimes that they want to highlight or to scare you for the day. But journalism is a different thing. That's when people go investigate, look into things, bring back the truth to the people, and, you know, advocate on that nature. We don't have a lot of that anymore.
No.
It's just more agenda, entertainment, you know, how do we get people to view views, you know, looks, views, you know, advertising space. These are the things that, you know, because America moves like a corporation. And in some people's minds, America is a corporation. You know, and I see the argument. You know, it's very interesting. I mean, but it's just the fact. It's the same thing going on. I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, it's all right. Malcolm X, that's one. But I think about Martin Luther King, right? When Martin Luther King was assassinated, set up by his people around him. I mean, the same system that assassinated him is still alive in effect.
Oh, absolutely.
And it took like years and years after the assassination. Then, you know, then there was a mission. Oh yeah, this did take place. So I say that to say the powers that be are still at work. That's it.
Absolutely. Of course.
So we just have to understand that and stop being distracted by all these stimulus and things. Because honestly, I mean, Brother T, you've been giving us great information for several years. So it's about self-awareness and looking in the man in the mirror and make the change that you need to be. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the system is still, you know, it's interesting. I look at, I'm going to make, all right, but I just wanted to talk and just bring that because you were talking about, you know, togetherness. And I just think that we're the only people who don't do that. It's based upon conditioning, and at the top end, sells us out.
We need to. I'm going to have to take a break. So we were talking, my brother.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, but blessings. But I'm keeping your thing. Miss Henry, love you. You know, that's up to all the network. And keep doing your thing. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. And give thanks.
Every time, T. I'm always listening, bro.
Yeah, man. Blessed love.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I bless you.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements. Your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the After Dribble, erectile dysfunction, dysfunction and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And as always, while there at Healthy Living, remember you can purchase your vegan standard pastry, yes, your cake, your different kind of cakes, your vegan standard bun and cookies and all of those things you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Don't forget. Also, you can choose a more wide assortment of vegetable patties. Yes, you can. And yeah, also don't forget the alkaline water that you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health Living is where health lives.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine art students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana, or fried dumplings. Suplovers, all served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. It no stop there, sir. Try our most talked about porridge a man in time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup for lunch and dinner. Chef It Too is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken for the fish lovers. The fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It Too on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef It Too on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasion. Chef It Too Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. 6:52 the time. 8 minutes for the hour of 7. I said I was going to give some information regarding hypertension and diabetes, based upon what I heard this morning. I'm going to forego that until tomorrow. I'm going to forego that until tomorrow. I'll speak about hypertension and what numbers that I heard this morning, what it means actually. Are they good numbers? Are they bad numbers? And so on. Get into all of that tomorrow, God's willing. 6:53 now, the time. 7 minutes to. It's not a great day, but I guarantee you by the time I get back here tomorrow, God's willing, I will be fine. I will be fine, because the longer I take to calm down, there's the more damage I'm doing to myself, and I know this, so I will not allow that to happen. So by the time I get off here, I'll calm down. I will. 6:53 the time.
Ship ahoy, as far as your eyes can see, men, women, and baby slaves coming to the land of liberty, where life's design is already made. So young and so strong, they're just waiting to be saved. Oh, I'm so tired, and I know you're tired too. Look over the horizon, see the sun shining down on you. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy. Ship ahoy, yeah. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy. Ship ahoy. Can't you feel the motion of the ocean? Can't you feel?
Speaking about the Middle Passage, Ship Ahoy, the OJs.
There's so many fish in the sea.
Taking our forebears into captivity, is it? Ship Ahoy. Listen, we're going to do this again tomorrow, God's willing. Okay, it's going to take us out to the Oliver Harambe.
We are riding on the way. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy now, yeah. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship ahoy, ship Can't you feel the cold wind blowing by? There's so many fish in the sea. We dance, riding on the way. We are riding on the way.
master and you're my slave. You're my junkyard. Somebody captivate. You're my slave. I'm your master. Wanna go to the land, there parts I can see. Yeah. Look over there. Tell me, what do you see? There's a man laying over there. Tell me, what do you see? It's nothing been so long. Tell me, look over here and tell me, what do you see?